Hello everyone and welcome to my channel Options Trader Today. So today in this video I'll explain you how the price of gold has moved in the last 2 days and how the price of gold can move in the next 2 days. See, if you look at this particular chart, I've clearly mentioned you that there is a probability. I'm making this video so you can benefit it while during the market scene. There is a pattern forming. First pattern is this particular pattern and this second pattern. Okay, so if there is a trend breakout happening, we can see a good upside. See, the price is already moving above this level, so we can see it can cross this level, and a probability is high on the day wise chart that it can move toward $33.66, and if started going above this level, probability is high that it can touch a level of around 33 after 33.66 to a level of $33.71. okay, and then a further upside towards a level of around next level, that is 33.89. okay, and then a further upside. Looking at this particular chart, see, there is a continuous upside and a narrow pattern is trying to form. If you look at this particular pattern, there is a narrow pattern forming. Okay, so probability, what you can say, that there is a higher chances that if it started breaking this particular level, a further upside towards a level of 3400 we can see, and it can move above a level of 3440 also, and a probability that it can cross this particular high. Okay, this is on a day wise chart, so you have to understand that. But if the price started going below this particular level of around 3299, then we can see there can be a downfall. Otherwise there is an upside we can see. Okay, because this is the pattern forming on the downside. So downside is a rare probability, but if it started going up below a level of 32.99, then only we can see it can go and cross this particular level, and a probability that breaking this particular level, then only we can see a further fall. Okay, so before I move ahead and explain you where the price of gold can move in the next 2 days, if you have any doubts, you can mail me at stockmarkettradinglove@gmail.com, and one more mail ID in the description. And please watch the full video so you understand how this technical work, and a Telegram link also given in the description. You can join that too. Okay, look at this particular chart. I'll show you. See, if you are trading on intraday, but if you are going for a longer view, see, longer view we have seen from all these years. Okay, at least from 2024, if you look at, there is a continuous upside we have seen. But previously, if you have seen from 2020 to 2024, the price was in this range. Okay, but if you go on beyond this level, there is a continuous ride, so chances are high these we have not seen any COVID or lockdown is coming, so there is a probability that we can see there can be a further upside movement in the price of gold if it keeps sustaining above a level of around 3200. okay, now if you see, gold pattern depends on a lot of factors. Okay, one of the factor is dollar is inversely related to gold, so when dollar index started going down, we see gold price comes up, as well as dollar index started going high, we see the gold price comes down. This is what we have seen. If you look at the dollar index chart also, see, dollar index now trading at a level of 98.14. see, it is trying to go down. If you look at this particular trend, what I have told you, that there is a probability that because they are inversely related, dollar index started going down, so we can see gold price can come up. So if the price started falling below this level, we can see it can touch a level of 98.6, that is already tested, so the price can fall further down, and from there a probability of touching 97.9 we can see, and from there a further fall towards 97.8, and then there will be a zone breakout, so we can see the price will fall further down, and yes, after that there is a chances that it can touch a level of $97.5. okay, and if that didn't sustain, a further fall we can see towards 96.9, and then a further fall. But if the price started going above this level, probability of going towards 99.4 we can see, and if that sustained, a probability of touching $100 we can see, and if started going above this level, probability of 100.5, then to a level of $102 we can see, and then towards a level of 103.5, and then a further high we can see. So probability of going further low we have seen on a higher side. Okay, now coming back on the gold price, what we can see, this is the day wise chart. I've clearly explained you with the pattern. Now coming on a 15 minutes chart, let's see how 2 hours chart is saying. See, 2 hours chart, what we have seen, it is forming this particular pattern of U. Okay, this the U pattern is formed. After that there is a downfall, and then a further upside movement we have seen. Okay, so we have seen this pattern is not fully executed, so chances can be high it can move above a level of 33.66. okay, after crossing a level of 33.59, which is today's high. Okay, so if started sustaining above this level, it can make and touch a level of around 3360, which after crossing this level it had touched a level of 3360, and if that sustained, we can see it can touch a level of 3364, and from there a further upside towards 3366. That is already tested, so we can see the price will go further upside, and from there a further high we can see towards next level, that is 3370. This 3370 is already tested, so chances are high the price will go further upside, and yes, after that it can touch a level of 3386. Okay, after this 3370, chance of touching 3386 will be there. That level is already tested, so it can go further upside. So best you can do, you can trail your SL by $20 or $15. So if it started going upside, you can capture a big movement towards 3400 also after this particular level of around. Okay, and if that sustain, we can see it can go towards 3414 to a level of around 3437, and then a further upside we can see. Okay, but as I have already explained, you see overall trend is showing upside. If you look at this particular pattern, dollar index is down. Okay, pattern is showing upside. On a device chart also it is showing this particular pattern, as I have already explained you. Okay, looking at the device chart, see this is the pattern it is forming. Okay, narrow pattern. So chances of further upside will be there till the time it is not going below a level of 3300. Okay, looking at a 15-minute chart, if you are trading on 15-minute chart, or there is a chances that after the zone breakout is happening, we have seen an upside and a clear U pattern is forming. So there is a chances of going further upside if the price going above this level. Okay, so let's see how the it is moving on. See, there is a pattern forming. So suppose if the price sustain this level, and chances are high it can sustain. Okay, it can go towards next level, that is coming for today's high, that is 3360, and if that sustain, it can move towards a level of 3366. And once started going over this, see 3366 is this particular pattern, then there will be a zone breakout, because we have seen in the month of May of 25 this particular level. So it's probability of touching 3370 we can see after this level, and from there a further upside we can see towards 3388. Okay, suppose if the price moving over that particular level, it can go further upside towards a level of 3414. Okay, and if that sustain, we can see it will go further upside towards $3422. Okay, and if the price going above that particular level, chance of touching a level of 3430 we can see. Okay, in that, if that sustain, we can see the price can go further upside towards a level of around 3436, and then further upside. Okay, but suppose if the price didn't sustain, what we can suppose if started falling below this level, it can come down again towards a level of 3350, and if that didn't sustain, a further downfall we can see towards $33.2. And if the price falling below that particular level, chances are high it can touch a level of $32. From there a bounce back can come, but if that didn't come, it can come down again towards a level of around next level, that is at a level of $34. Okay, and if the price falling below this level, chance of touching 33.26 we can see, and from there a level of $33.21. Okay, and suppose if the price fall below this level, it can touch a level of around 33.01. So then there will be a zone breakout, so we can see the price will fall further down towards a level of $32.71 after crossing this particular level of 32.77. See, these are the support and resistance where a bounce back come, or a downfall, or a rise we have seen. So if it started going below this level, a further fall we can see towards a level of 32.11, and then further down. Any doubt regarding this, you can mail me. I've given the mail ID is also in the description. So hope you like the video, and if you like the video, please give a thumbs up, and if you're new to my channel,